Seems like every day, well, not just every day, multiple times every day, we have people that say, hey, I need a water treatment system to solve my problem, like for iron or sulfur or tannins or hardness or whatever it happens to be. And the first question we're going to ask is we're going to say, well, what kind of water do you have? What's in your water? Do you have a water analysis? And sometimes people say, well, just imagine I got the worst water possible. And a lot of people believe that. They believe they have the worst water possible. Well, if they truly have the worst water possible, they should probably be prepared to spend about $1 million to treat their water, because that's what it would take to treat the worst water possible. Odds are, while their water may seem bad, and while somebody may have said to them, you've got the worst water I've ever seen, the odds are it's not anywhere near what the worst water possible could be. So we need to know what levels of hardness, iron, pH, total dissolved solids, manganese, silica, all these things, tannin, sediment, turbidity. We need to know all these things before we can apply a solution that we can guarantee will work. See, once we know what's in the water, we know what solution to apply scientifically so that it will solve your water problem. And so we have a basic water test. It's $99. We don't make any money on it. We have an arrangement with a lab where we don't mark that test up. We sell it to you for what we pay for it. And you draw the water sample, you send it straight into the lab, and the lab will give you the results. And once we know those results, we can be confident in the system and the solution that we apply. It's kind of like going to the doctor and saying, hey doc, can you give me some Oxycontin, or can you give me some Vicodin? There are doctors that will do that. We're not one of those doctors. We're not going to prescribe a system for you on problem water, like well water, unless we have a good water analysis. Now, if you're on city water, that may be a different story. That's a lot easier. We can look at your city water report, and a lot of times we know what city water is in different parts of the country. And so that's easier. When I say you need a water analysis, I'm talking about problem well water. Be sure and get a good water test before you try to apply any water treatment solution. That way you can be sure that the first system that you apply is going to be the one that works and not the second or third system. Many times we've came in and applied the second or third system that people have had before they had something that really worked. Do yourself a favor, get a good water test.